What's good, y'all, and welcome back to Live Simply Live Well. My name is Marie. I am 56. Yes, I am really 56. I just turned 56 recently. I am on vacay, and I just want to say thank you to everyone that has subscribed to me. This channel is new and we growing, and you know they always say with YouTube, you got to try a few different things and see what works and what doesn't. And number two, thank you so much for all of your comments about the age. I was just so surprised. You guys were giving me life with your comments. People were like, did she say 56 or 36? My ears are paining me. Like, 56? Where? Yes, I am really 56. In fact, my age has just been this thing. I don't know why. I just am very grateful I attribute it mostly to genetics and lifestyle. I think those are the two main things that have kept my youthful appearance. But that does not mean that, you can't try to maintain your youthful appearance as well. So I thought in today's video, I would share with you the things that I do that I feel have helped maintain my youthful appearance. This is going to be very informal. Little notes over to the side, and hopefully these are some things that you could implement into your life if you are not doing so already. And let's just kick it off right now. So number one is I'm not a smoker. Smoking is one of those things that can definitely age you. It can constrict your blood vessels and therefore cause you to lose elasticity in your skin. For me, I don't know. I don't know what the appeal with smoking is. It's never been something I've been interested in. And I have seen people, I can look at people and tell that they smoke because their skin is not as plump as it could be. So yeah, no smoking. And that's the same with alcohol. Not that I don't drink, but even I think a social drinker is a bit of a stretch. I don't drink at home. If I do, usually I don't drink at home. If I have a friend over, we'll share a bottle of something, but I'm not somebody that could drink a whole bottle of wine by myself, nor do I have any interest in that. If I'm out and about, usually 2 drinks is it. And this year, I've really cut down on my alcohol consumption, even though it really has never been a lot. But yeah, I just say drinking for special occasions. I just know the effect that it can have on me. I usually don't feel that great the next day, even after my 2 drinks. But the older I've gotten and the less I drink, the lower my tolerance has been. And I just know what it can do to your system. It can just deplete your vitamins. It can rob your body of vitamin C, vitamin A, collagen. And we know that collagen is that thing that keeps our elasticity, keeps our skin plump and firm. So we're not bothered with that. If I do need to have a little something, I'll just go to the liquor store and get one of those small bottles of Bubbles, because Bubbles is my drink of choice, and I'll have that. And sometimes I don't even drink that little bottle in one night. I'll have it over 2 days. But that's something to keep in mind. If you can quit smoking, do it. And just be mindful of your alcohol consumption, just so that you're not robbing your body of nutrients. And also, if you are drinking a lot, it can also lower your testosterone level. Now, I know when women think of testosterone, you usually think of men, but women have it too. Women have it too, just not as much as men. So that is thing number one that I do. Number 2 is that I eat pretty clean. Am I perfect? No, I'm not perfect. I still like my sweet things. I still like my chips. Child, I can scarf down a bag of chips and wash it down with like some chocolate. I know that's not a drink, but yes, every so often I don't mind a junk fest. But for the most part, I eat pretty clean. I'm pretty conscious of it, especially being postmenopausal. I've been postmenopausal for a couple of years. So I'm always making sure I'm getting enough protein in my meals, 30 grams at least. We need that to build muscle, but it's also good for the skin. And fresh fruits and vegetables, all these things that are fresher and not as chemical laden, not as toxic. That's what I focus on consuming, and that's what I would recommend for you as well. Look, I'm not a dietitian, I'm not a nutritionist, but just from my own experience, yeah, just try to cut out the processed food as much as possible. Eat clean, grass-fed meat. If you're gonna do beef, do grass-fed. I don't even really eat chicken that much anymore, because even though it'll say it's grain-free or grain-fed, what's in that grain? What's in that grain? So I just focus on getting the protein, fresh fruits and vegetables, legumes, plant-based, all of that, and cutting out the junk as much as I can. That is thing number 2. Number 3, my favorite, sleep. Now, when I was in between jobs, I was getting like 9 hours of sleep a night, go to bed at 11 and up at 8. But now, for the last 3 years, I've been working full time, and I get on average about 7 hours, which for me is still not enough, but it's the best I can do based on my schedule. But sleep is one of those things too. When you don't get enough sleep, we all know what happens the next day. Those under eye circles, you know, your skin is looking dull and tired. So make sure that if you can get at least 7 hours, you're good. 8 hours would be even better. But yeah, sleep is one of those things. And also with sleep, your body repairs itself while you're sleeping. So that's why it's important to try to go to bed at the same time every night and wake up at the same time every morning. Because not only does your body repair itself, but it does it in like a chronological order. All your organs, it will go through. So yes, try to get a good solid night's sleep. I did a video, I don't know how long ago, but it's in there. I'll try to link it below, about sleep disruptors and what you could do if you're having trouble sleeping at night. Because, you know, the next day you just don't feel right when you don't get enough sleep, and your skin doesn't look good either. So sleep. Next on the list of things that I do that I think helps maintain my youthful appearance, of course, is the skincare and makeup. Now, honestly, now that I'm older, I don't wear as much as I used to. I studied makeup artistry. I worked for MAC Cosmetics when I lived out west in Vancouver for a couple of years. And when you work there, I mean, this was like 20 odd years ago. So, you know, I would do all the makeup things, try all different things. But now, no, we focused on clean makeup, clean skincare, having like a routine, but a routine that doesn't take you 30 minutes every night. That's not a 20-step routine, because ain't nobody got time for that. You're cutting into your sleep time if you're spending all of that time. But I would focus on having, like, I would invest in good skincare, because when you have good skin, you're not going to need to wear as much makeup. So that is a tip right there. And I just, after I had like some skin issues, I woke up one morning almost 2 years ago with like some redness, and then it just progressed and got worse. And y'all, I tell you, last year, I feel like I had the A to Z, or Z, because I'm Canadian, of tests. I had a thyroid test because I thought maybe it was an autoimmune thing. My skin was attacking itself. I had a lupus test. I had a celiac test. I saw an endocrinologist. I saw the allergist, did the little prick test on my forearms. I saw the allergist and had the patches put on my back. I saw a rheumatologist. I had ultrasounds on my thyroid and my liver, pancreas, and kidneys, like the whole 9 yards. And I thought I was healthy. No one could really tell me what it is, but even though I've done more research, I think maybe it was too much gluten. Not that I'm gluten intolerant, but I think I just kind of overloaded on gluten, because it was a good 5 or 6 months that I was dealing with the skin stuff. My skin, I had rashes up here. My skin was inflamed on my eyes here, under here, here. It was cracked here. I had like a patch of something going on here. It was just awful. I had never experienced anything like that. And as soon as it had started, I went hyper conscious on what I was putting in my skin. I mean, I had already known that makeup and skincare can be quite toxic, but I wasn't playing. So I found like an app and I just scan in all my stuff, and even the things that I thought were clean, because they said they were clean, were not as clean as I thought they were. There's a few different apps that I use for things, so let me know, drop a comment below, and if you want me to do a video and share all these apps in there and how they work and all that kind of stuff, be happy to do that. But I just focus on keeping, a good skincare routine, minimal makeup that I can do in 15 minutes. I'm out the door. I don't know how the girlies are spending like 45 an hour to do their makeup. The less, the better. The less, the better. And I think that's probably helped, I don't fuss around a lot. It's like with my hair too. But yeah, that's pretty much it for my skincare. Like, just keep it clean. Just keep it clean. It's crazy when you realize how toxic makeup is. The ingredients that are in it that can wreak havoc, not just on your skin, but on the rest of your body and your hormones as well. And when you're over 40 and you've hit perimenopause, child, girl, them toxins can take you down and you could have like a hellish experience of menopause. So just, again, learn to read the labels and just keep it as simple as possible. Simplicity. Keep it, the whole kiss thing, keep it simple. I know it's keep it simple stupid. I don't like that. So how about keep it simple, sister? Yes. And moving on to the next. Workout. Yes, workout. Working out brings circulation to your skin. It's the blood vessels, blood circulating and all of that. Helps plump up the skin. Also, you're gonna sweat. And when you sweat, you're releasing the toxins out of your pores. But when you work out, please don't go to the gym in makeup. I see some girlies going to the gym in full makeup. I'm like, what's really happening here? What are you doing? What are you doing? Make sure you have a clean face when you're working out. That's just a recipe for clogging your pores if you're working out with makeup on. I mean, I know we try to look cute. We try to look cute in the gym, but no. Like having a breakout, no, that's not cute. So make sure you have a clean face. When you sweat, again, you're opening up your pores, you're releasing the toxins through there. And also, I just read recently that strength training can be very good for your skin because it can help to thicken the dermal layer, which then can also help with plumpness and elasticity as well. So me personally, I've always preferred strength training over cardio. If you're doing it properly, you will end up getting a cardio workout as well if you're lifting heavy enough. Not too heavy where you overstress your body, but where you fatigue your muscles a little bit and then you give yourself a day to recover. But workout. Also, I like to do like a nice little facial every week. Now, I don't have a fancy facial steamer by any means. In fact, y'all, I was just using my clothing steamer. Just using my clothing steamer to steam my face. Now, obviously, we're careful. We don't have it too close. But I mean, hey, steam is steam. We open up the pores and then we do a little scrub and a facial. And we reset the skin for the week. So that is a tip right there as well. If you can do that, even if you don't have a facial steamer, just fill up a sink or a pot with water and put your hand in and put the towel over and open up those pores and then do a little facial, do a little mask, treat yourself to a little something and do like a little skincare reset. Sunday skincare reset. How's that? But that's all I do, like honestly. I don't do anything super fancy. I don't have one of those mask things that people put on with like the red light and all of that. I really feel like the simpler you keep your routine, the least amount of products that you can use, the better. Your skin still needs to breathe when you have makeup on. So let's not be covering it up with like foundation that you could probably scrape and be under your fingernails, okay? That's that. Last but not least, would be to manage your stress levels. You ever see some people and you know that they've gone through a little something, or you've had a friend and you haven't seen them for a while and you see them and you're like, girl, what happened to you? Yes, manage your stress levels. And you can do that through working out, yoga, meditation, getting good night's sleep. But again, stress can just have such a negative impact on your skin when you don't get enough sleep, under eye circles. So it's really just taking care of yourself. Again, like I said, these things aren't anything super duper fancy. They're just maybe reminders for you and just things that you can implement into your life. I mean, I'm all about living simply and living well. We don't want to complicate things. We don't want to be doing too much. So I think that's pretty much it for my, the things that I do that, have helped maintain my youthful appearance. Yes, I know genetics plays a part in it, but I really do feel like lifestyle is a big part of it. I'm not out, tanning my hide in the sun all the time. I don't wear sunscreen. Don't come for me. Don't come for me. I don't really wear sunscreen, I think, because the conventional sunscreen out there, I think, is just full of chemicals, and I think that does more harm than it does good. But there's other sunscreens out there that are a lot more healthier. So if you're a fair maiden, yes, you should still wear sunscreen. I know people will tell me, Jess, you as a darker skin tone, you should still wear sunscreen, but I don't. The sun is good for you, contrary to what they might tell you. The sun is good for you. But just take good care of yourself. Just be mindful of what you're eating and just implement some of these things, and you should be good. So drop a comment below and let me know. Do you do any of these things? Did you learn anything new? If you did, what are you going to implement into your life? As I said, I keep things very informal here. I'm just all about delivering some content that I hope, you could take away a little something and implement into your life. Anywho, that's it for now. So thank you for watching. I will see you on the next one. Not sure where I'll be, but I'll see you on the next one.